Hey, this is TK27072, and I wanted to show you my voice modifier. Now, you can buy some pretty nice kits online for way too much money, I think. There's some really nice stormtrooper voice modifiers and voice amplifier kits that will cost you in excess of $100. Depending upon what you get, there are a lot of options. I've spent enough money on my stormtrooper armor. I wasn't about to spend a ton more just to have a voice modifier. So, Amazon to the rescue. I bought this simple voice amplifier, personal voice amplifier, for like $30. It has the ability to play USB sticks or little TF memory cards. And what I've got, eventually I'll put this on a memory card, but right now it's just on a USB stick. And right now all it is just a collection of different stormtrooper chatter in MP3 format with a 15-second space at the end. So that just kind of plays in the background with occasional chatter like this. I'm waiting.
There's no one here.
So that just plays in the background. And then from there, it has a mic out, also has a aux in, or mic in and aux in.
Open the blast door. Open the blast door.
But what I've done is I've taken a step further. Instead of just having the mic in here, there's a mic that's right by the teeth. I don't know if you can see it because of the...
You know what's going
Let's see
on?
if I can adjust the exposure a little bit so you can see this a little better. Alright, there's a mic in there, and I've just attached it with Velcro. I've kind of Frankensteined it. It used to be one of those
Look, there.
used to be one of those mic headsets that it kind of loops around the back of your head and comes down, but I wear glasses, and it's not easy to get your glasses, get the helmet on with your glasses and a headset thing come on. So I Frankensteined it, attached it to a little bit of ABS with Velcro on the back, and now it just easily attaches there. And if I need to, I can pull it out or reposition it, and it's kind of works nice. Now, also got a push-to-talk that's built into a little cable that runs, I don't know if you can see it, there's a cable that I run through my sleeve, and it runs into my glove. And all it is just a simple Momentary switch. I got it for 75 cents at Axemen Surplus. It's a junk store nearby. But what the switch does is, you've got the mic, and I've got an extension here that just runs behind my cowl and up into the helmet, so no one ever sees the cable. And this just goes inside behind the chest piece. Now the mic is sent to this receiving end, this female 3.5mm jack. But before I send it back here, I split off the black or the white, depending upon which color your cable is. I believe it's the negative line. That I split off and I send down to this Momentary switch, and then send it back in here and back to the personal amplifier, and that allows me to have my own push-to-talk. One of the reasons I'm doing this, the whole push-to-talk thing, is because I've got fans on the inside and they blow right on the microphone. Even with the windscreen on it, you still get a little bit of noise. Between the fans and also my breathing, so if I'm going to be working a little bit harder on a troop, I know I'm going to be breathing hard, I don't want to sound like Darth Vader. So that's why I just use a simple Momentary switch, to do a push-to-talk thing. You don't have to buy anything fancy. In fact, I made the mistake of buying this airplane controller like headset. It was still only like 15-20 bucks, but it was 15 to 20 bucks I didn't have to spend. 75 cents for a cheap momentary switch, a bunch of cable, took some old jacks, and boom, push to talk, just like that. And the way, remember, just to remind you how this works, is it's the black or the white cable that you're bypassing. You need to send that to the momentary switch and then back out through. The red cable, however, that just goes right on through. I know you can't really see it because I've got everything all not shrink wrapped, but I've shrink stuff on there, so you can't really see it. But that's my build. My push-to-talk voice amplifier and voice modifier on the Jeep, and it actually sounds really good. I should do that too, because that's another thing that people wonder about. It's like, well, how does it sound? Let me turn on my stick so that you can also get an idea what the fans do in terms of noise. So this is running with both fans. Slap that on. I'll put this closer. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
There's one. Set for stun.
This is TK27072. Yeah, it's just like that. So you can't really hear the fans through the mic until I push to talk. And even at that point, I'm just talking, so you probably don't want to be able to hear me talking. Yeah. And that's it. I tell you, they didn't have people with glass in mind when they made these stormtrooper helmets. So, anyways, that's my build. Hope it inspired you for your own TK lid for coming up with a solution for personal voice amplifier. And honestly, these things, again, this is cheap, $30, 75 cents, and then a bunch of cable, wires, and a few jacks. That's it. Super cheap. Thanks a lot.